Folks, hold on to your hats. The news coming out of China is nothing short of spectacular. China's at it again, and this time they're breaking records left and right. The sheer scale of their export surge is mind-boggling. We're talking about an export surge of epic proportions, the kind that makes you sit up and take notice. It's not just a blip on the radar, it's a seismic shift in global trade dynamics. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a panda on a carousel. Imagine the logistics, the coordination, the sheer effort that goes into moving such massive quantities of goods across the globe. Chinese exporters are downright giddy. And why wouldn't they be? This surge is a testament to their hard work, innovation, and resilience in the face of global challenges. They're popping champagne and doing the cha-cha. Celebrations are in full swing and the mood is electric. It's a time of triumph and jubilation. Okay, maybe not literally, but they're definitely happy campers. The sense of achievement is palpable and it's spreading like wildfire through the ranks of workers and business people alike. For years we've heard about the trade war between China and the US. It was a tumultuous period, marked by uncertainty and tension. Tariffs flew back and forth like ping-pong balls in a wind tunnel. The back and forth was relentless, and it seemed like there was no end in sight. But now something's changed. The numbers don't lie. China's exports are through the roof, and the world is watching. Analysts, economists, and policymakers are all paying close attention to this remarkable development. It's a game changer, and it has far-reaching implications for the global economy. This surge in exports isn't just about numbers. It's about relationships and partnerships. China is strengthening its ties with countries around the world, forging new alliances and solidifying existing ones. The driving force behind this surge is China's relentless pursuit of innovation and efficiency. Their factories are state-of-the-art, utilizing cutting-edge technology to produce high-quality goods at an unprecedented scale. From advanced machinery to groundbreaking research and development, China is pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Their commitment to progress is unwavering and it's paying off in spades. The ripple effects of China's export boom are being felt across global markets. Stock prices are climbing and investors are taking note. It's a period of optimism and opportunity. International trade conferences are abuzz with discussions about China's role in the global economy. Business leaders are eager to collaborate and capitalize on the momentum. Beyond the economic impact, there's a cultural exchange happening as well. Chinese students are studying abroad in record numbers, and cultural exchange programs are flourishing. It's a time of mutual learning and growth. And let's not forget about the environmental aspect. China is making strides in renewable energy and sustainable practices, ensuring that their growth is not just robust, but also responsible. As global leaders meet and discuss the future, one thing is clear: China's export surge is a defining moment. It's reshaping the landscape of international trade and setting the stage for a new era of economic collaboration. So folks, hold on to your hats and stay tuned. The story of China's export boom is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be just as exciting. The future is bright and the possibilities are endless. Here's to a new era of prosperity and progress. Cheers to China's soaring exports. Let's talk numbers, people. Numbers that tell a story of resilience, adaptation, and perhaps a glimmer of hope in the ongoing trade saga. In April, China's exports skyrocketed by a whopping 12.4% compared to the previous year. Yes, you heard that right, 12.4%. This isn't just a minor uptick, it's a significant leap that has caught the attention of economists and trade analysts worldwide. That's not a typo, folks, 12.4%. This kind of growth is reminiscent of the pre-trade war days when global trade was booming and economies were thriving. It's a sign that despite the hurdles, China's manufacturing and export sectors are bouncing back with vigor. It's like finding a $20 bill in your old jeans, except multiply that by a gazillion. Imagine the joy and relief of businesses and workers who have been grappling with uncertainty and fluctuating demand. This surge in exports is a beacon of hope, signaling potential stability and growth. This surge comes as a surprise to many, especially after the trade tensions we've seen. The trade war, with its tariffs and counter-tariffs, had cast a long shadow over global trade. Many feared prolonged economic downturns and strained international relations. Remember the tariffs? Those pesky little taxes on goods? They were like a dark cloud hanging over businesses, increasing costs and complicating supply chains. Companies had to navigate these challenges, often passing on the costs to consumers. Well, it seems like some of them have been rolled back. Trade negotiators have been working tirelessly behind the scenes, hammering out deals and compromises. The easing of tariffs is a step towards mending trade relations and fostering a more cooperative global trade environment. And guess what? When you make it cheaper to buy stuff from China, people buy more stuff from China. It's economics 101, folks. Lower prices mean higher demand. Consumers are always on the lookout for the best deals, and businesses are eager to meet that demand. This dynamic is playing out on a global scale, with ripple effects across various industries. The implications of this trade truce are far-reaching. It's not just about numbers on a chart, it's about real-world impacts on jobs, businesses, and economies. A more stable trade environment can lead to increased investments, innovation, and economic growth. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. As we move forward, it's crucial to keep an eye on these developments. The global trade landscape is ever evolving, and staying informed is key to navigating its complexities. Whether you're a business owner, an investor, or just someone interested in the global economy, these trends matter. So, here's to hoping that this trade war truce holds and paves the way for a more prosperous and interconnected world. Let's keep our fingers crossed and our eyes on the numbers. After all, they tell a story that's still unfolding. So, why is everyone buying Chinese goods? Well, for starters, China makes a lot of stuff that people want. From smartphones to sneakers, they've got it all. And let's be honest, the price is usually right, but there's more to it than that. The global economy is recovering from a bit of a slump. People are feeling more confident, and they're ready to spend some cash. And when it comes to value for money, China is often the go-to option. It's like the Walmart of the world, but with better dumplings. You can bet your bottom yuan that Chinese exporters are doing a little dance of joy right now. This export boom is a much-needed boost to their bottom line. Factories are humming, workers are busy, and the good times are rolling. Small businesses in particular are feeling the love. These are the backbone of China's economy, and they're finally catching a break. It's like winning the lottery, except instead of a giant check, they get a giant pile of orders. Now, before you go thinking that China's economy is all sunshine and rainbows, let's talk about imports. You see, while the headlines are often dominated by China's impressive export numbers, there's another side to the story that doesn't get as much attention, and that's the state of imports. While exports are soaring, imports are painting a different picture. They're down, folks. This decline in imports is significant because it can tell us a lot about the internal health of China's economy. When a country imports less, it can mean a few different things. And that's got some economists scratching their heads. They're trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Is it a sign of something more serious, or just a temporary fluctuation? The data isn't always clear, and that's why it's causing so much debate. Some say it's a sign that domestic demand in China is weakening. When people and businesses buy less from abroad, it can indicate that they're not spending as much money overall. This could be due to a variety of factors such as economic uncertainty, lower consumer confidence, or even government policies aimed at boosting local industries. Others say it's just a temporary blip. They argue that the decline in imports could be due to short-term issues, like supply chain disruptions or changes in global trade dynamics. These analysts believe that once these issues are resolved, import levels will bounce back to normal. Whatever the reason, it's something to keep an eye on. The import data can provide valuable insights into the broader economic trends and help us understand where things might be headed. It's like a puzzle piece that, when put together with other economic indicators, can give us a clearer picture of the overall health of the economy. It's like seeing a flat tire on your brand new car. At first glance, it might seem like a minor issue, but it could be indicative of a larger problem. Maybe there's a nail on the road, or perhaps the tire wasn't properly inflated to begin with. It's not the end of the world, but it's definitely something you want to get checked out. Ignoring it could lead to bigger problems down the road. Similarly, ignoring the decline in imports could mean missing out on understanding deeper issues within the economy. So, while we celebrate the export successes, let's not forget to keep an eye on the import side of the equation as well. Section 6. The world takes note: global implications. China's export boom is sending ripples across the globe. It's like dropping a giant panda into a swimming pool. Everyone's going to feel the splash. For some countries, it's good news. A strong China means a strong global economy. It means more demand for raw materials, more jobs, and more money flowing around. But for others, it's a different story. China's success could come at the expense of other exporting nations. It's a competitive world out there, folks. Section 7. Inflation relief. A silver lining for consumers? Here's a glimmer of hope in all of this. China's export boom could actually help tame inflation. How, you ask? Well, when there's more supply of goods, prices tend to go down. It's like a giant sale at your favorite store, except it's happening all over the world. So, the next time you're at the checkout counter, and the total is lower than you expected, you can thank China. You're welcome. Section 8. Competition heats up. Challenges for some. But it's not all sunshine and roses. China's export dominance is putting pressure on businesses in other countries. They're finding it harder to compete with China's low prices and efficient manufacturing. It's like trying to outrun a cheetah in a foot race. It's not impossible, but it's definitely a challenge. Some companies might need to adapt, innovate, or even relocate to stay afloat. It's the circle of life, folks, but with more tariffs. Section 9. The future of trade, China's next move. So, what does the future hold for China and its role in global trade? That's the million-dollar question, folks. Some say China is on track to become the world's economic superpower. Others say their growth is unsustainable. Only time will tell what the future holds. But one thing's for sure, China is a force to be reckoned with. They're like the Michael Jordan of global trade. They're at the top of their game and they're not going anywhere anytime soon.